Hi guys, welcome back to the news. The Nigeria Labour Congress has warned the government against attacking members and protesters ahead of the planned nationwide protest. And according to the NLC, any attack on their possession would lead to a total shutdown of the economy. The NLC had announced a nationwide protest scheduled for February 27th and 28th to kick against the economic challenges facing the country, facing Nigerians. The decision came after the 14-day ultimatum issued to the Nigerian government regarding the widespread hardship. But then the Department of the State Service, the DSS, and the Attorney General of the Federation, and also the Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi-San, have urged the NLC to shelve its proposed nationwide protest. And similarly, the Trade Union Congress has warned that the planned protest being championed by the NLC may lead to anarchy due to the tense nature of the economy, due to the tense nature of the way the country is amid the current hardship and the prevailing hunger in the land. The government had warned that the NLC would be in contempt of court if the planned protest was eventually held. But then a senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, had written to Fagbemi, noting that the NLC would not be in contempt of court over its planned nationwide protest. They noted that the NLC has every right to stage protests in the country if deemed fit, because the protest is like a warning to the government. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this very issue? Because the DSS are sending threats to the NLC, to Nigerians, those that want to come out to protest against, the hunger in the land. And note, this is supposed to be a peaceful protest. It is a peaceful protest. Now, this is like the government flogging Nigerians, telling Nigerians not to cry. It is more like a parent beating a child and telling the child not to cry. That is not possible. With the current hunger, with the current starvation in the country, this has really led to, intense pressure on Nigerians, leading to this protest, leading to this uprising. So, telling these people not to protest is like beating them up and telling them not to use their voice against the hunger in the country. And in the light of this, the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Civil Society Alliance have made up their minds to move ahead with their planned protests against the economic hardship and the insecurity in the country, because this is the fundamental right of every citizen in Nigeria. The citizens of this country have a right to peaceful protest, because it is a way through which people air their voice and through which people tells the government the kind of pains they are going through. So this part of shunning the people, it is not really advisable. So those in power should not forget how the people are the ones that placed them there. So the people have a right to speak. The people have a right to life. Nigerians are saying enough is enough. The people are saying enough is enough. They can no longer bear this pit of misery, this pit of hopelessness, while our leaders are living in luxury at our own collective expenses. So the NLC has also called on to the attention of the International Human Rights Body and the government of the African Union and the United Nations and the right of the people, to peacefully protest and demand for freedom from the economic slavery and hardship in the country being threatened by the Nigerian state. So Joe Ajoro have noted that come February 27th and February 28th, there would be a peaceful nationwide protest in Nigeria, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing, the DSS would do about it. They cannot do anything about it, and they shouldn't even dare to try to stop their members from, staging a protest, because this would lead to more violence. This peaceful protest will eventually turn into a violent protest. And let's not forget that the Nigerian police had also issued directives on those going out to protest, that they shouldn't protest and turn it into a violent protest. The police had shunned any form of violent protest in Nigeria, but amidst the shunning of the police, the DSS, some people are still taking to the streets of Lagos. Some people are still hitting the streets of Lagos protesting. People are carrying power cards under the bridge on the mainland, protesting. They are blaming the policies of this administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for worsening the situation Nigerians are going through. Because people are saying Nigerians are getting poorer and poorer by the day. That is what the protesters are lamenting over, the hardship, over the economic challenges that is being faced in this country. And I must say, the NLC have noted that any attack on their possession will lead to a total shutdown of the economy, and certainly the federal government would not want that kind of situation. They wouldn't want to put themselves in that kind of tight corner, because the outcome will be disastrous, I must say. So the NLC have noted that their nationwide protests scheduled for the February 27th and 28th will kick off, would make sure that, in fact, it would hold. Nothing is stopping them from staging that protest. But then the DSS, the Attorney General of the Federation, have also urged the NLC, on the other hand, to please shove their protest, the protest they want to embark on. So my country people, it seems that as the day goes by, Nigerians are being united by hunger, Nigerians are being united by poverty, Nigerians are being united by starvation, because who could imagine Nigerians coming out in mass to protest against the federal government? This is no longer ethnicity. This is no longer what region are you from. This hunger, this starvation, this hardship is touching everybody. So people are now beginning to drop aside their differences, and they are carrying power cards, hitting the streets to protest against this hardship that is being plunged on the people by the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So my country people, these are reactions from Nigerians. Now, there is no much difference between the NLC president and Tinubu. The moment President Tinubu offers him small dollars, you will see he will call off the intended strike. Just watch and see. Division is the only solution in Nigeria. Even this NLC, they know it. Well, the enemy of Nigeria, you can go on and do your protest too. We will be watching. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.